That's like a different career. It's a different business now. It's a new business. Do you know the studios are making more from video games than they are from feature films now? They can make $1 billion with a B.
You're going to see that in about 2 months.
dollars on a new game. You know, it's unbelievable how much money they make. Of course, the actors don't get any of that money, but the studios make a lot of money. It's a totally different animal, because what I just said about Warner being so great to bring all the actors together in the booth together, and so you get to feed off each other, and it's like playing ball when you were a kid. Gaming, you are totally alone in the booth, because it's done line by line by line by line by line. And you'll do a line, and they'll say, okay, now give us 3 takes of each of the line. And they'll go, okay, now, can you do that with a little more irony? So you do the 3 with a little more irony. Okay, can you give us the irony with a little bit of a smile? Okay, a little smile. Okay, now do that irony and the smile, but with just kind of an edge to it. Okay, keep the irony and smile, the edge, we love that, but wow, you want to kill him. And then you're like, how do you do irony, smile, edge, and kill at the same time? So it gets to be like, you almost forget how to speak English by the time you get out of the booth. And you do it at 4-hour blocks in this room alone. And all through that, you're trying to keep Batman voice alive and the Batman character alive. So it's not just you know, mouthing lines. You're trying to actually act, but without anyone to act off of. So it's totally internal, and it's just line after 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 line for 4 hours. Then you get an hour break, and then you go for 4 hours again. And that's a day. And with a big show, you'll do a week of that. And then a few months later, they'll pull you back for another week of that. So it's very disjointed. Some of the big games like Arkham and Arkham Asylum, I'll work on those for a year. And every couple of months, I'll just go into the booth for days and days and days and days, just doing line after line after line.
Were you happy with your results of that?
Well, that's the thing. When you see it and it's done, you think, oh man, I was a part of that. You know, that's so awesome. But the process of getting there isn't anything like the rewarding feeling you get out of acting.